Live deep in the heart of America, this is the James Hendricks Show, coming to you from the SIB, behind the golden SIB microphone here in West Texas. Folks, I want to give you a little background about myself. I am in my early 50s. I love old school contemporary Christian music. Just something about it. Some of the heavy hitters in contemporary Christian, Phillips, Craig and Dean. Love Phillips, Craig and Dean. Went to their concert in Lubbock, Texas in September 1995. Memorable experience. Okay. Also Carmen. Love Carmen. Excellent Christian entertainer, and wonderful music. Just really grabs you in here. Now, I heard last night portions of the Newsmax Daily podcast where Rob Carson was talking to Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Now, I know the media loves to give him a bad rap, but let me tell you something. That man, as far as I'm concerned, is standing by Texans. Okay? When you got people crossing the border, an outbreak of, and people crossing the border, possibly with COVID, it's an outbreak. Many of you may or may not know this, but the past 2 weeks since Christmas, I have been under the weather. And last night, out of the blue, my sister calls me. Well, James, are you okay? Well, yeah, I'm fine. Well, we heard that you were sick. I said, oh, it's just a cold. She said, are you sure it wasn't COVID? And I told her straight up, I said, if I had an inkling that it was COVID, I'd have myself rushed to the emergency room. I wouldn't waste time with it. And I had been saying that I would not take the COVID booster. But after some consideration, for the sake of my family, I may go take the COVID booster. Listen. Whether you have the shots or not the shots, it's the principle of liberty, okay? Use prudence. This shouldn't be a government thing. This shouldn't be a government thing to determine, who has to get the jab. This should be between a patient and their doctor, okay? And those of us in the government of both sides of the aisle debating this stuff, just knock it off. Okay? Knock it off. In the words of Dallas's Jock Ewing, I'm sick and tired of hearing that. And I am. I am sick and tired. I saw an article on the Federalist how the Biden administration is keeping this creepy database on those that are filing for religious exemptions for the vaccine mandates. Well, I hope Creepy Joe realizes that a federal district court in Texas has blocked his vaccine mandate for a time for Head Start kids. We're vaccinating kids from COVID. Now, I can understand if they have asthma, perhaps, or some cardiovascular thing. Let's let this be a doctor thing. It's a parent doctor thing instead of a government thing. Okay? Now, this is enough to just be absolutely driving me crazy. Now, here's another one. Biden's education secretary, Miguel Cardona. Well, apparently he sent out another letter requesting that parents that are questioning the liberal ideology in classrooms should be given as domestic terrorists. Look, I'm not a parent. I don't have kids, and it's not likely that I will father kids in this lifetime, okay? But I know what parents have in their heart for their kids. They don't want their kids corrupted. And so there's ways to handle this. How about we put some of the right people back in Washington, D.C. and in our state houses? And then why don't we just say the heck with this? Let's go ahead and fight for school choice. I'm going to tell you this. If this had been made back available in the early 1980s, where state or federal government allowed for a person to go to, say, a private school, the tuition is paid for, and say they trained at that private school, but the parents decided to put their kids in. Like in my instance, how to deal with a blind child. Let me tell you something. I would have thrived there. I probably would have done well there. I wouldn't have complained so much. I believe in private schools. I believe in homeschools. Because, quite frankly, and I know, this is going to make some people mad. This is going to make some people mad. What can I say? This is just going to make some people mad. Private school and homeschool. We've taken God out of our public schools and public squares. And this is what we get. This is what we get. So wake up. Wake the heck up. Don't catch dumb. Okay? Don't catch dumb. I have all these people, friends and some degrees family, they're calling me, they're freaking out because of this COVID thing. I know how to use common sense and prudence. Trust me. I've been told by my specialist that deals with my multiple birth defects, if I have anything beyond the sniffles, I was to call him. Okay? Now, I'm going to give a little background of my life. I might as well, so that we're not just covering the news. I was born legally blind with multiple birth defects. I have a rare disorder known as panhypopituitarism. And what that is all the hormones in the pituitary region and the other glands are deficient. Thyroid, adrenal, you name it. But at the same time, specialists have said that they haven't seen a case like mine, where there wasn't brain tumors or even an even rarer disorder called diabetes insipidus. My best friend, my late best friend, he had that problem. So listen to me. Don't catch dumb. If we're in doubt, check in with your doctors. Check in with your doctors. Don't believe everything that, look, don't be under the spell of Emperor Joe, Princess Pelosi, Duchess Kamala, and Viceroy Fauci have to tell you. Find out and be informed for yourself, okay? Research it. Ask questions. Don't just believe everything that the dang cotton-picking media tell you. Okay, look, listen to me. I refuse to live in fear. I refuse to live in fear. You wanna know why? I also have bipolar disorder. And so because of that and some trauma I've had in my life, I have a fear in the air. How about a fear in my head? So why should I fear this call of the media of, oh my God, we're all going to die? Folks, listen to me. Modern and postmodern journalism schools have been teaching kids in these journalism schools two things. If it bleeds, it leads. And sex sells. Oh my God, we're going to die. Or, hey baby, come party with me. You know? So don't catch dumb. Don't you dare catch dumb. Hope you've enjoyed listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of receiving most daily updates. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care, and please be proactively informed. Don't catch dumb.